Right, like I said, you're going to create a new feature. It's going to be from a curve because it is a curve. I was wrong earlier. I mentioned to you about doing a groove cut, which you could probably do, but a side cut is essentially what you want to do on this one. It will allow you to use a regular end mill, because when it's cutting a groove, it's thinking it's going to be engraving or cutting a keyway. So click on the side, click next. Now this is asking you to pick what you want to cut. So you click here, you click on your circle, it highlights it green, okay? It calls it circle 4. I don't know why, but you can rename it whatever you want. Okay, so click next. Now this is the machining side. Which side do you want to machine? The inside or the outside? You want to machine the inside because you're looking to keep the outer piece. The inside of the circle is what doesn't matter. So click next. Okay, the offset, the Z location, always leave it 0. Just 0 your Z with your cutter. Draft angle, don't worry about. Chamfer, don't worry about. Depth, like I said, it's 125 thousandths thick plate, so you want to go all the way through, so you can pick 130 or 150 on the thousandths, whatever you want. I typically would set up this type of cut on top of a piece of wood, clamp it down on the table, that way it can cut through without damaging anything. So I'd set that at 130 or 150 thousandths, whatever. Click next. Something this easy to cut. This is basically how do you want to make this cut. You want to use a climb mill. You can do all kinds of shit on here that you probably will never ever need. I typically leave it as a climb mill. Something this thin, I don't need to do a rough pass or anything like that, so I'm going to click that off, click the bidirectional cut off. So I'm just going to do it with one pass, finish cut, and I'm going to click next. Okay, now this is where, I mean, it's essentially done. If you wanted to click finish, you could, but you would be using whatever tooling that they applied to do this cut. Now, for whatever reason, they have picked a 1-inch diameter end mill to do this. You could certainly do that with a 1-inch end mill. With our machines being as small as they are, we would never use that to do this little light cut in aluminum. So what I typically do, instead of hitting finish, you want to go hit next, and it'll allow you to select the tool that you want. Okay, so you click, I want to search another tool or make a new one. So you click that, you click next. Now it's got this gigantic list of all sorts of shit that's already loaded into the program. And this is in the tool crib, essentially, that's loaded in the program. It's got pretty much everything you'd ever use. And you can pick from this list if you have tools that match it up, or you can add your own tool list. I'm going to pause for a second, start another video.